In 1988, 26-year-old Barack Obama left Chicago for Kenya to visit his deceased father's family for the first time. Obama met his grandmother, half-siblings, cousins, nieces, and nephews.
He could feel that that was home. He could see an image of himself. He could see children with the same name, you know, really kind of bring closure and complete the foundation that he had in his life.
Shocked by the poverty in Kenya, Obama understood why his father had felt compelled to leave a comfortable life in the U.S. for the chance to help his family and his countrymen. Obama realized that his father's path was similar to the one he had chosen for himself.
Until I had gone back and sat at his grave and understood the struggles that he had gone through and his father's struggles, it gave me a sense that the work I was doing was directly connected to my own family and their own struggles. And I think that helped to unify my outward self with my inward self in an important way.
He now feels like he's on solid ground. He knows where he's been, he knows where he's from, he knows of what he has made.
That fall, Barack Obama was ready to take on a new challenge, Harvard Law School. The work was hard and competition was fierce, but Obama thrived in his new environment. At the end of his first year, one of the country's top law firms, Sidley and Austin, hired Obama as a summer intern in its Chicago office. There, Obama met a lawyer named Michelle Robinson. Michelle was an intelligent and beautiful young woman who had an impressive resume of her own, Princeton, then Harvard Law.
And we just clicked. We laughed about the same things. He was cynical in a way that was not jaded, but funny. He had a great sense of humor. He didn't take himself too seriously. But I was impressed with just what people are impressed with, is how did this young man with this strange background turn out to be such an interesting surprise?
Soon, he and Michelle started dating. When Michelle's brother Craig Robinson met Obama, he wasn't sure what to make of the ambitious young man.
He said, well, I think I want to go into politics one day. And I said, okay, all right, just keep that to yourself and come over and meet my Aunt Gracie. So, all I could think about was, don't say anything stupid around my sister or you're going to get jettisoned right away.
Obama returned to Harvard that fall, and he and Michelle began a long-distance relationship. At the end of his second year, Obama's grades were high enough to apply for president of the Harvard Law Review. The Law Review is a prestigious journal, and becoming president can be a stepping stone to numerous high-profile careers. Competition for the job is fierce.
I think he was the kind of personality who people gravitated to. I think that he impressed everyone, their students and professors alike.
I don't think I've encountered anyone with greater combination of heart, charisma, brilliance, and potential than Barack Obama.
On February 5, 1990, Barack Obama became the first African-American president of the Harvard Law Review. Book publishers suddenly wanted Obama to write an autobiography, and newspapers were clamoring for interviews.
He was in the New York Times, and I think that was a heady experience for a young man.
I think at that point, Barack puts his own abilities and potential in perspective, a point where he must realize that maybe I have the potential to do something very significant in this society.
One article quoted Obama saying he hoped one day to run for public office. And the Law Review was a good training ground for future political battles. There, Obama learned to negotiate between his colleagues' liberal and conservative views.
Harvard is a place of